I'm stood in the middle of this massive field, and the odds on finding something are tough, you know. If you think 2,000-3,000 years of occupancy, 2,000 years since Bronze Age, how many things have been lost in this land? Probably more than you think, but finding them in a field this size, it's hard, you know. So that's what makes it really quite exciting. Lincolnshire, there's just something really English about it. Now I'm from Sheffield. The landscape there is, it's all gritstone and craggy rock faces and big massive moors. Whereas this is arable farmland. You know, we don't get much of that in Sheffield either. It's mostly a lot of, there's a lot of sheep and cows and stuff. And there is a bit, but a piece of iron. Oh, it's in that one. Oh, there you go. There you go. A Roman coin. The thing about this stuff, mostly it's junk, it's stuff that people have lost, it's not worth a lot, but it tells a story of the land, and it tells a story of the people that lived in the land. Roman people, Viking people, coming, settling down, staying a while, going out, working the land, losing things, and then being replaced by the next group of people that come in. Or staying even longer, becoming integrated into the population. So it becomes this story of migration and settlement. Migration and settlement. These are my good finds here. And yeah, there's a lovely button. I don't know if you can see it but you can see there's like a livery button. You see there's a sheep on there. Lovely, I love that. Would have been a stud in something, I'm told, and that's Tudor. There's a Roman brooch. That's a really good T-bar, really good quality. That still got its pin. There's a little Roman bell, bronze, which would have had a hole in the top, and another part of a small brooch. Oh yeah, I made a little assemblage of those. So if I turn my OHP on, the metal detecting became a performative thing, I suppose. I mean, I originally started metal detecting because I watched that TV series, The Detectorists, and really enjoyed it. I mean, it's brilliant. And I thought, oh, that would be a nice hobby, a nice pastime. And so I bought myself a cheap metal detector, just so that I could come over and spend time on this land with my friends Jim and Joe, who were letting me use this barn and letting me detect on their land and letting me park my van outside. So I was in the landscape and I was thinking about this project, and then my detector pinged, and quite a good ping actually, and I knelt down in the mud, dug a hole, got it out, and it was a silver penny, Edward III, sort of kind of 1300s, in quite good condition actually. And I looked at it and I realised that what I was looking at was some history, and actually what this coin represented was somebody walking or working in the field who dropped their money. I mean, the exhibition title, Brick and Stone, Iron and Bronze, it's about the material that I'm finding in the landscape, but it's also their ages. Stone Age, Iron Age, Bronze Age, and bricks sort of refer to the castle where I'm going to be exhibiting it, which is a beautiful 14th century, I think 14th century castle. Yeah, so these are four chunks of iron that I put on the OHP, and I've projected them and outlined them, and then started building up layers. So first thing, black, so you get a nice undercolour, and then start layers of browns, red ochres, and then once I get to this point, a little bit of white splattering, because real rust is amazing. It's got so many colours in it, it's just mind blowing. Ultimately, I'm interested in making pattern and colour. That's what my work's about. That's what my work's always been about. It's always about texture, colour, pattern. Being on a residence is, I mean, apart from going to a different place and working and being stimulated by different things, it sort of forces you to get on with it, really, because you've got a time constraint, and usually there's, I mean, for me, I've got the exhibition at the castle at the end, but there's usually a moment when there has to be an outcome, a talk or an exhibition or something, and then you get this set period of time that you can work. So you've got to work quickly, you've got to formulate your ideas quickly, you know, you've got to get on with it, you've got to get up every morning and make the work, you can't be distracted. I mean, because I've come here to do the residency and I'm living in my van, you're living differently as well, so your relationship to the work, the dynamic of your relationship to your work changes as well. So it's, I think it's great. I mean, yes, I like residencies.